All right, it is Mile High Sports live on Radio Row in Las Vegas. I love this dude. He is one of my favorite human beings. We became friends. I love watching everything that he has done since his career finished, and that is our great friend and former Bronco Jake Plummer. Jake, how are you, man? Why? How do you keep getting sucked into coming to Radio Row like this? We were just talking before we started the recording because Jake goes, man, I'm already losing my voice. He's like popping a cough drop. Like, this is crazy. How do you keep getting sucked into this?
Well, it's good to see you, Nate. It's always fun. It's not get sucked in. It's just what I did through my career when I played football.
Yep.
It was fun. It was a game. Was it really like the end all to be all? No, but it set me on a path to like discover new things,
Right.
have new people come into my life,
Yep.
find ways to help humanity.
Yep.
So when there's an opportunity to come be at a place like Radio Row to spread a message that we're trying to spread,
Yep.
what I'm now involved with, I got to come down and just speak about it.
And you get a chance. I joke that every year on Radio Row is essentially like it's like a class reunion. Right.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
you see everybody. I mean, you and I saw each other this morning. It's like you
Yeah.
just wind up running into all these people that you know, and that's also got to
Sometimes
be
it's
fun.
tough though because you're sitting there and there's Lee Steinberg and I'm like, that was my first agent, and I'm like, I'm in an interview and I'm like watching, and then I get done with the interview and I look and he's gone.
Right.
So you just see them, but you don't actually get to like
Right.
give them a hug and say,
Yep.
how you doing? How but yeah, it's always fun.
We're going to talk about all the stuff that you've been doing and are still doing post career. But I want to start here, and I'm not even. I'm real curious exactly how you're going to answer this question, Jake. What the hell are the Broncos doing?
They're trying to win, you know.
I mean, what? But and obviously, we're talking about the quarterback position.
Yeah.
You understand why I'm asking that. I'm trying to figure out what this team is doing at the most important position on the field.
Yeah, I actually really think Russell played awesome last year. You know, he struggled a little bit early, but then when he came in, he went through a series there of games where he was dynamite, making amazing throws. Guys were stepping up, making big catches. Uh, you know, is this 12 year for him? Year 12. You know, is the fire still there? It looks like it. It feels like it. He still wants it. I believe that he's an amazing quarterback that can get it done. He has all the abilities. He's shown that in his whole career. Is there belief in the whole building though? Because if there isn't, that's the problem.
Well, and that's what I wanted to get your take on was the idea of the things that are going on that fans don't know about, some of those things in the locker room or in the organization that and whether it's Sean Payton or George Payton or the ownership group,
Yeah.
that there is some sort of thought process of, hey, we don't really like this path that we're going down and we want to take a different fork in the road. That's tough for fans because you don't have a good feel for what to expect.
Yeah.
But it's got to be very difficult for Russ and for his teammates, right?
Yeah, you got to be in it 100%. I mean, I can only relate by what he went through this last year, getting put onto the bench because why?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You know, that's inner workings that sometimes are out of even a coach's control. But I know from my experience, it was really hard because you can't play quarterback and be that guy without 100% buy into it every day, whether it's being perceived as he's not into it or not. No, you're into it. You are doing it every day, no matter what the results are or what it looks like outside. So when that's pulled away from you, it's really hard. It's very difficult. I went through it was tough when they took the reins from me and put Jay in. It was like, God damn, this is all I'm working for is to lead these guys, and you took that away from me, and it's very difficult. So we'll see how he bounces back. Is he going to be around next year? I mean, we don't even know all this, right? It's like, but I'm sure things will work out. And if he is, what the worry is what damage is done by him being benched, because that automatically says you're not good enough. Ooh, you kidding me? This is Danger Russ Wilson, man. This guy can do it. He is good enough. He has been good enough. Why are we not believing in this guy? It's just that one little crack can cause a fissure that can grow into, this storyline. And so where they go, I don't know. They got a good defense. They got some great young players. saw some young receivers step up, making big plays on the offensive side. They seem to have all the pieces in place. But let's get behind whoever this quarterback is. If it's Russ, let's get behind him. Let's give him the love and the chance he needs to do what he does. If it isn't, then let's move on. But that's a hard thing. And
it is difficult.
I know, you know, Coach Payton is old school. You know, he's an old school coach. Football.
Yep.
What's community service? What's this? Like, he knows it's important, but he ain't worried. He wants to coach football.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
You know, those coaches are interesting because they expect that level from everybody, when sometimes, you know, quarterback needs to just go and play some golf or go sit in a boat and try to catch a fish. Like, they need to get away in order to come back and be better. And that sometimes confuses a coach like
sometimes
that.
You get a chance to sort of reset your mind.
Yeah.
You're going to get it. You've got an opportunity to go, okay, wait a minute. I need a break. We all need that. We all need that in our life. You need a little bit of that break. Let me stay at the quarterback position, but switch gears. Patrick Mahomes is doing stuff that we haven't seen in the NFL.
Yep.
And as I said this yesterday, I believe on paper, you could find pretty much any NFL pundit that would tell you, in terms of the 53-man roster, San Francisco's the better team. The problem is Kansas City's got number 15 under center.
Yeah.
And I think that's why so many people, like from a betting perspective, are betting on Kansas City to win, because you can't bet against Mahomes, which reminds me, Jake, a lot of how it felt on the Super Bowl runs that Tom Brady went on.
Yep.
It was like you can't bet against Tom. And I feel like that's the same thing with Patrick. Do you agree?
Well, yeah, and there it is. That's that little like brewing belief that people have around a quarterback.
Yeah.
Where instead of casting doubt and can he do it, they're casting, he's gonna do it. If he gets a chance, he's gonna win. Well, that's a powerful energy that grows that you can't like go against. Like, one, he's done it.
Mm-hmm.
He continues to do it. I've loved a few years ago, I think it was, when he was kind of nursing a bad ankle and you watched him on the sideline. Like, he's not the quarterback that sits down between series, or say it's the fourth quarter, there's 5 minutes left and you're down by a score and you see the quarterback sitting over on the sideline. He's up. Why? Because he needs the defense to get him the goddamn ball back, because he wants to go out there and get the score to put us back and tie it and then get up and get another. He wants it, and you can feel that. And he's not only shown that, he's stepped up and moments when he needed to made the plays to make it happen.
Yep.
He's fun to watch. He's a great pocket passer. He's got a wicked cannon. He's super creative outside the pocket. And it's fun to see what he pulls off, because his players believe in him.
And one of those people that believes in him that I sometimes feel like gets the credit, but maybe not enough, is Andy Reid. What a phenomenal coach, Jake.
He's an amazing coach. Through his career, I mean, look at Philadelphia. I mean, they were a game away for 4 years. Now he's gotten into this Kansas City where they've found the formula to get to the big game. I mean, they've been in the AFC Championship at home. That's what was wild last week. This is a Patrick Mahomes first
underdog. Yes.
First road AFC Championship game. Holy smokes, man. They've had it. They've been doing it. And so, you can't discount Andy Reid and the tree that's grown under him and his brilliance as a head coach and his staff and what they do. This is really a great matchup. I mean, you look at both coaching staffs are very creative. They know how to use their chess pieces and put guys in place to be explosive. And there's also a great cast of players on both teams. Defensively, too. We haven't talked like the defense.
Right.
These guys show up. Kansas City's defense was impressive.
Yes.
In this run here. And same with San Fran's defense. They've been very impressive, stepping up when they needed to. And then I was super happy to see Brock Purdy. He stepped up and made some huge plays, crunch time, and looked like what's he going to do this week? Is the narrative's out. Is the game going to be too big for Mr. Irrelevant? No, he didn't want to be Mr. Irrelevant. He wanted to be a first-round draft pick, and now he's got his chance to show the world like I should have been.
Right.
Is he nervous and in above his head? Hell no, he's not. He's got a coaching staff that's going to put him in position to succeed. So it'll be fun to see what happens. I'm so tied to that, the Denver Broncos West 49ers, because it's like the Denver Broncos West.
Right.
We have so many people we know on that staff that I'm going to be, hoping they do well to see them be successful. But I always just want to see a competitive game.
Me too. I want to be entertained. All right. Let's talk about what you've been doing since you retired. And you've had your hands in a lot of different things, but the one that has been occupying a lot of your time recently, if I start talking about mushrooms, people are going to think about what they're putting on their pizza. That's not what you're here to talk about.
Yeah, well, what they're putting on their pizza, or they don't want to have see some little guys come out of the woods and talk to them, have hallucinations. Because in Colorado, we decriminalized psilocybin. We didn't legalize it, but we decriminalized it. So that's human rights. It's your human right to eat broccoli or carrots or smoke cannabis or use psilocybin if you're struggling with mental health or addiction or PTSD or something that's bothering you that you're not getting relief from your doctor. There are things out there to help you. So push that aside, the psilocybin, push aside the mushrooms on your pizza, and talk about functional mushrooms. That's what we're involved in with Umbo.
Okay.
My farm in Fort Lupton, Michael Love, we grow reishi, lion's mane, cordyceps, and some other mushrooms we're experimenting with. We're extracting them in Longmont. Umbo is a great brand, bringing a trusted product with an industry or a category that's very unregulated. Mm-hmm. Anybody can put a little bit of powder in something and call it a mushroom drink or a mushroom whatever. We're putting 2,500 milligrams in our bars. That's what what they say is a therapeutic dose is anything above 300 milligrams. And this is non-hallucinogenic, non-psychedelic, fully legal mushrooms that have been used for centuries in Chinese medicine and in Eastern medicine. So we're just trying to bring this knowledge back to curious individuals that want to take their health into their own hands a little bit, have a positive intervention to sleep better, to sleep and recover better, and then to wake up and perform better without loads and loads of caffeine and the crash that comes from that. Mm-hmm. And the addiction you get to caffeine. Like cordyceps is a naturally occurring mushroom that creates a vasodilator that oxygenates your blood. And so these are natural products that can help you function better as a human. And so being a messenger for that is another great opportunity. It's a gift. And that's what really I'm here for, is because there's a lot of people that could use what we're doing and they're looking, but they just don't know where to go. And psychedelics have their place, but we are a non-psychedelic company.
Yep.
And getumbo.com, we're doing a 21-day challenge that's coming up to help people initiate some healthy habits.
Yep.
And one of them being take your mushrooms every day, because consistency over time equals results.
I like the idea of getting that education out there. Jake just told you what it was. It's GetUmbo, UMBO, getumbo.com, that 21-day challenge. You can get online and learn about it. That's what this is.
Yes.
Just learn about it. Whether it's for you or not is for you to decide. This is an opportunity to learn about it. Jake, I love you, my man. It's good to see you. I know you got more interviews to be able to do. Thanks for some time. We'll catch up again in Denver real soon.
Awesome, Nate. Thank you, man. It's great to see you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.